Hey YouTube, welcome back. I'm just going to cover a bit of what I'm going to do here. I got some material. This is some kind of, sticky back felt material. And what I'm looking to do is to see if I can put that protection here. I've been using it, this Uncle Mike's pocket holster. I've already finished this a couple times, and I noticed as my daily carry, inside of this Kydex holster, it really takes down. Even if you have a tough coating like I do with Cerakote, it'll eventually wear it down. So I wanted to try see if I can, keep the finish a lot nicer, longer. And what I'm thinking, what I'm trying to do is get this in the gun, wrapped around the gun, just to cover up the slide area. Get that inserted into this Kydex holster. This is a Crossbreed holster specifically designed for this LC9, and then see how that works. I think it's going to work pretty good if it protects it. Obviously this Uncle Mike's holster with this really soft padding works really well. So I believe if I get that felt material in here, it'll protect this finish for a bit much longer than it did previously. If you're holstered in and out day to day, that goes in and out, and that wears down the finish. So anyways, let's start with clearing the gun. Make sure that's safe. That's a loaded chamber indicator. That obviously means there's a round in the chamber. So we pop that magazine out. Here's some rounds there. Do that, and we'll pop that. Eject that round in there, but that's not where it should stop. You should always, for safety, just visually inspect that chamber. Look inside of it, make sure it's clear, double check, make sure that, there's no magazine there. Obviously I pulled the magazine out, but, always go that extra mile and be a little bit safe there. So anyways, what I'll do, let's see if this works. I got a lot of this extra material that's extra, but I really only need a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it out, kind of eyeball it here. I don't need to put the material all the way through here, because I don't need, I don't care. This gets rubs up on it or on this back end here, or through the trigger guard. I don't really care too much about that. It's mostly about the main finish. So I'm going to see if I can get that in there and wrapped up, so that material is right about here. So let's cut some of that. I'll give a little bit of extra. And let's double check that again. It's really about the length of the barrel. Now the holster does come up to here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it after with a razor or whatnot, just kind of make it all trimmed out and pretty. But I think that'll do it for now. Now I have a couple of Crossbreed holsters, so if this works really good, I'll probably go ahead and do the other ones. Sharp scissors would be good, Sorry, this has a sticky backing, so what I need to do is somehow try and get that in there. So I was thinking, do I put it in there like this and try to get the sticky backing off? This is kind of the first time, so you get to see my trial and error. I'll probably edit out all the really dumb parts, but we'll see how that works there. That's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but I figure if I can get, yeah, that's already tight right there. If I can get some of that. Let's see how we can do that. Let me try it this way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take out this material here, and go ahead and wrap it around the gun and just shove it in there, right? And then trim it later. Yeah, just like that. This may not be a good idea, but yeah, I don't think this is going to be a good idea. It seems like it's already going to stick to this stuff. Luckily, damn, that's really sticky. That's really, let's try a different thing here. What I'm going to do, alright, I'm back. What it is, I cut a little bit of a smaller piece. We'll see how that works. And I'm leaving the backing on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can peel it. Kind of like, you know, putting on a sticker or some tint if you've done tint before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it off of one end and kind of stick it. And then see if I can slowly peel that thing off while I have the fireman there, or at least take out the firearm, peel it off and get it stuck in, and get that fireman there and kind of press it down and make that fit nice and square. So let's see if we can do that. One thing I forgot to do is anytime you get some kind of adhesive on any kind of surface, you want to make sure you clean that down. So what I did is I went to go get some alcohol, and I'm cleaning the Kydex up here. Let's see if I can get, there's a lot of, you know, in and out, you know, you're cleaning oils, lubricants, that gets all up in there. So I'll just cleaning up a little bit. I'm getting out of the picture there. Alright. That's that. Let that air dry for a bit. Alright. Second try, let's see if we can do this. So the idea is basically get it in like that. So what I'm gonna do is I really can't get it in with the firearm because it's kind of a tight squeeze. What I'm gonna do is get this peeled off a little bit. Air conditioning went off, so that'll be better with the sound. If only I could peel this off. Alright, I guess I'm having some issues now. Alright, here we go. So just kind of like putting a sticker on almost anything. You know, I want it, no, I'll go ahead and fold it like that. Then I'll slide it in, because that basically is how I want it to go in with my firearm. Ugh. Oh, that's really sticky. Let me do this. Hey, this is good stuff. I'll put on the video what the information is on Amazon if you guys want to order this yourselves. But this is some really good quality material here. It's really strong adhesive and whatnot. So there you go. So I've got it. You can feel it already clinging. Let's see if I can pull some out. what I've done, sweet. It's kind of what I wanted. So now it's kind of, I got a little bit of it. I don't know if you can see it like that. A little bit of it kind of stuck to the leather, and I'll just take a blade and trim it off of there. But I'm going to test the firearm. Sweet. That goes in there pretty snug. So I think over time it'll get better. So I'm going to clean it up with a blade. So let me go get a blade and clean it up a bit. Alright, so now I got my razor. I'm just gonna kind of trim at the edge here. That'll do it. Yeah, this adhesive is pretty dang sticky, strong. I mean, even against the leather, it's holding there pretty good, which is great, because now, you know, I've got firearm. See? The Kydex in here, what happens is it'll rub against, it won't rub so hard against the Kydex or the leather. The leather hide is actually pretty tough. It actually acts like sandpaper. Now the Kydex, because of its hardness, will actually wear down your finish a lot more. If you carry on a daily basis, you'll notice your firearms. If you look at it, you'll see wear on the finish. I got I had this coated before with stainless steel, satin, and aluminum, and it's now a burnt bronze. But even the Cerakote, the satin aluminum, there was wear on that to the point where you could see the finish going away. And I like this burnt bronze finish. So basically, I want an alternative to this pocket holster, because it's, you know, while this is neat, sometimes you just want it inside the waistband, which this allows me to do. And at the same time, it should protect the finish of the gun. But hey, let's, you know, I'll carry this for a little bit. In fact, I'm going to leave it in here for today, for overnight. Just kind of leave that in there. But I'll report. You know, maybe I'll edit the comments on this video after about a month of carrying it this way, and we'll see how that holds up. You know, did I really achieve my goal of protecting the finish? My guess is I will, just because if you feel this material, it's great, man. It's like it's really soft. It's really protective material. I got a whole bunch. So anyways, that's pretty much